Yuna sat in her room, tears streaming down her face. The pain of Wubin's cold shoulder and his refusal to have anything to do with her weighed heavily on her heart. She wished she didn't love him so much. If only she could switch off her feelings, she would do so without hesitation. Her mother walked in, unaware of her daughter's distress. She asked why Yuna had left the wedding early, explaining that she had been looking for her everywhere. Yuna remained silent, staring at the floor. As her mother moved closer, she finally noticed the tears in Yuna's eyes. Concerned, she sat beside her, gently asking if something had happened, or if someone had hurt her. Yuna shook her head, unwilling to speak. Taking her daughter's hand, her mother urged her to open up, expressing how much she disliked seeing her cry. She reminded Yuna that today was an important day for her brother, and that she shouldn't be sad. Finally, Yuna broke her silence, confessing that she had done everything to make a man notice her and see how much she loved and cared for him, yet he continued to send mixed signals. She admitted that she didn't know what to do because her feelings for him were overwhelming. As Yuna spoke, her mother observed her carefully, realizing how much she had grown. She was no longer the little girl who knew nothing about love and heartbreak. Wiping away her daughter's tears, she told her that a man was meant to chase a woman, not the other way around. She explained that no matter how strong her feelings were, she needed to recognize her worth. The more she tried to get his attention, the more he would lose interest because it was in a man's nature to pursue what he truly wanted. Yuna looked at her mother, asking what she should do since she genuinely loved him. She mentioned that he had told her not to bother him because he needed space. Her mother smiled gently, advising her to respect his decision and give him that space. If he truly felt the same way, he would realize her value and come back to her. Pulling Yuna into her arms, she brushed her hair softly, admitting that while she was happy to see her daughter all grown up, she also felt sad because she was losing her little girl. Yuna reassured her mother that she would always be her baby no matter what. Meanwhile, Sonjin lay in bed with Minsu. She smiled as she looked at him, feeling happy that they had finally taken the next step in their relationship. Blushing, she kissed him and admitted that she loved every moment of it. Sonjin pulled her closer, gazing into her eyes as he asked if she was okay or if he had hurt her. Minsu, still blushing, admitted that it had hurt a little, but not too much. Taking her hand and kissing it, Sonjin playfully promised to take it easier next time, adding that maybe they could go again later if she wanted. Minsu shyly buried herself in his chest. Sonjin expressed how this was the happiest day of his life, admitting that he hadn't felt this much joy in a long time. He wished the moment could last forever. Minsu smiled, sharing that she felt the same. She reminded him that only the final part of their wedding remained before it was all complete. Sonjin confessed that, if it had been up to him, the traditional wedding would have been enough, but because of their family's many connections, they had to cater to others' expectations. Pulling her even closer, he told her that none of that mattered as long as she was his wife. He vowed to make her the happiest woman in the world and give her everything she deserved. Minsu looked at him with admiration, thinking about how she had married the man of her dreams and how everything felt like a fairy tale.